Okay, I'm going to go through problem 23 now from out of the book, and you can see it right there. And I will just simply rewrite it here, and we'll get going on it. So here's number 23, and 23, I don't know that I ever showed you one of these, so you might have got stuck on one of these, but your process is still basically the same. You solve for x or y, you plug that back in, and you come up with a solution. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to solve this one for, I think I'm going to solve it for x squared. So I'm going to say x squared is equal to 16 over y. So what I did was divide both of these equations by y and came up with this. So now what I'm going to do is substitute this 16 over y in for the x squared term, and I'm going to rewrite the equation as 16 over y plus 4y plus 16 equals 0, like so. Okay, and in doing so, we got a y term on the bottom. I don't like to deal with fractions, especially terms in the denominator, so I'm going to multiply everything here by y. So if I multiply by y, the first term, distributing that through, just becomes 16. Plus y times 4y is 4y squared, plus 16y, and then 0 times y is just 0. So writing that in traditional form, that is 4y squared plus 16y plus 16 equals 0. And I'll distribute out of 4. So then we get 4 times y squared plus 4y plus 4 equals 0. And then I'll factor the equation here. So y squared plus 4y plus 4 comes out to be 4 times y plus 2 times y plus 2 equals 0. So that means y is equal to a negative 2. Okay, so if y is equal to a negative 2, I'm going to solve for x squared by putting in a negative 2 here, and I get x squared is equal to 16 over negative 2, but that comes out to be a negative 8, and so I get x squared equals a negative 8, but we don't want to do that. We get a negative number there, we're not going to do that, so there is going to be no solution for this problem. So this one's a little bit different, but it still follows the same procedure. It's just that we haven't had a no solution one before, or we haven't had one where we just had y by itself. So that's how you do number 23.